Here we go. Playing path quite low down here on Miramar. I mean, a lot of the northeast of the map is really not going to be that easy to get to. And we see Whitejabber Gaming and the MLC Devils are going to be heading over towards Porto Paraiso. This is where MLC Devils likes to loot up as well. Generally, Whitejabber Gaming heading over in towards Impala. Often see them heading over towards there. So it's kind of in their vicinity. But we'll just have to wait and see how this matchup transpires going forward. Rise will get out with high voltage at 2-1-1 split. I do beg your pardon. And in Chumasa we have the Four Kings with the Fractus Gaming going to be heading over towards, it would seem, towards Valley de Mar. A long stretch here for Inexorable Gaming heading over towards the Hacienda area, and the Ghosts and No Sleep going to be heading over to the same sort of territory here. All of them landing out in the area here. Who's going to get the gun first? That's the question. That's what everybody wants to see. The punch is going to come out here from there, as now Carly going to be able to take out that one as well. Abia still trying to find out a gun here as well, as Slapta Face has got a Uzi in hand here as well. We're going to be taken out by the Uzi there, and he's going to be flushed out as well fairly shortly there as well. So now what can No Sleep do against the rest of Team Ghost here, as we see Team Ghost just above him here. You can see some members coming over there. Just going to throw out the Molotov a bit there. Can you get up across here? Is Carly going to take out one of the members of... Oh, he's going to use the mini. Good effect here. Can he win out the running card? He's going to get taken out there by Phantom. And will he go? No, he's going to go straight for the revive here. That's a clever one to go. Is Carly now going to join the fray for his team members here? And Slap the Face is going to be eliminated here straight away. Where the rest of No Sleep as they make their way in here. Funday trying to see what he can spot out here. Got the skull in hand, so he's got a little bit of some sort of fight back here. Spartacus going to take out Forever in the background here. Also got the pump action shotgun in his hand. And it's now just Alfande left alive inside this little area here, and I think he's going to be hunted down here as well. All of his members going down towards the Ghosts here. Not what No Sleep would have wanted, coming into a really composed game, as I mentioned in the first game of today, and it's not really coming up. But Alfande, if anything, he can make this one work. I just want to see what happened with Ninjas and Bikinis, and just a run over there. They Ray on the west, the two remaining members in Alcantara. As we have a look here quickly to see Ghost busy clearing it out together, seeing if they can find the last member of No Sleep here. I'll pick up some loot for their troubles as well. Shotgun coming out here, pump as well for Khalil. Flashbang going to come down as well. They make the movement into the other towards Alfande. Albia going to spot him out. No Sleep out in 16th position, early out here as a circle. Let's have a quick look at the circle. Moves down towards the south. Quite a bit of water in here, but I think we all know it's going to push up in towards the north. Maybe a Los Higos. Oh, that would be so good. And pretty calm nonetheless. No other teams really contesting each other other than No Sleep and Team Ghost. Although Abdallah going to be coming quite close to the Four Kings here. Having a quick scout out of the buildings. Hasn't spotted anyone else. Tybee could be bad. Oh, he might have spotted out the Four Kings there. As now Light makes his way down. I think he's going to now spot out. Oh, he still hasn't spotted really. No, he will spot out. Four Kings have made landfall in their compound. And he's going to try and take the shots here as well. Shots going to come over towards Belanget. Quickly eliminate the wheels there of that buggy as he pulls himself back. As now Light looks to get back in his vehicle. Nice spot for the Four Kings here. This is exactly what I think Crushers Esports was looking at as well. This is definitely a really powerful spot to be in, coming in the later stages. Generally a very popular compound in rotation. But Crushers Esports now going to continue on their way further inland, or further towards the coast, I would rather say. And pretty much chilled out here in the beginning stages, as now we see Bin Laden take some shots over towards Perix as he makes his way into the circle and join his teammates there fairly shortly, as Crushers actually get a knock on towards Dosa, and that'll be a quick kill there. One kill here for 4 Kings in the early stages. 11 points now, the difference. I want to try and see if I can keep up with the points difference all the way through. There was 12, if I'm not mistaken, or 15, I can't remember. And the rotation is coming in. Real OGs and Noz gaming quite close to each other. The rest of Noz still making their rotation. There's quite a far split coming out from them in the rotation phase, but I'm sure that TF2 is looking for a nice little opportune spot as quickly as possible. MLC Devils has made their way in towards the south, as Perex is now found out the rises down in the compound below, as he continues on his rotation into towards his team, who have opted out for this top hill position, which is also a very popular spot for amongst the teams as well. A lot of teams like to play on top of this spot, and even where the rises are, quite a few popular spots here down in the south. It must be said, we see a lot of teams, the circle also ending in these spots as well. I mean, let's be fair as well. So teams are just trying to play what might happen. RNG obviously being a factor. You never know where it's going to go, but let's have a quick squiz to see. Inexorable coming in from the northeast. They're just going to be doing their normal rotations, I'm sure. Ninja's Bikini coming in from the west, with the remaining 2 members of Noz on the road getting themselves in, and still for the Fractus Elite will be looting out in the blue zone for now. Free area for White Rabbit Gaming to come in from the eastern side, the direct east, so they're going to be happy with that. They can try and maybe even get another popular compound, which is over here as well. So a lot of teams also like to use this compound to scout out of. You've got some sort of sightline, not the best of sightlines. This high voltage now will drive the MLC Devils away from their position, just being a 2-man as well, so wise of them just to keep them away from each other. As Use 9 now keep on top of the hill for now. This is similar to what we saw MLC Devils do in the group stages. Do like to play out this area of the map. If it goes down towards the south, we've seen them quite often on top of this little mountainside here, and pretty relaxed at this moment. But Fractus Gaming is making their movement up towards Fractus Elite, but they haven't spotted Abdullah. Now this could be a 2-pronged attack coming out here from them. Perex needs to engage first. If Perex can engage, maybe Perex is going to get the knock on towards Abdu. Now the fight's going to kick off here as well. Abdu going to get knocked out there in the background as we stick with Abdallah here. Meet up with Jaru. Jaru going to get down. He's lucky that he had enough bullets there to flush that one out. He did have the support of Light there as well. Silence takes out Abdallah there as well. And now what can Perex do from this side and towards Anonymous here, as Anonymous is in the last member standing here for the members of Fractus Gaming. He's going to try and pull out of this one as quickly as possible. Getting shot in the back here, very low HP. The grenade's going to come out here from Perex, and I think that's going to see Anonymous. Oh, doesn't kill him though, but he's going to try and get shot out the car. Perex going to shoot him out. Fractus Gaming out in 15th position, and that vehicle is going to go for a nice little drive down the mountain. And I just want to see if real OGs don't spot it and they get run over. That would be the most hilarious thing. We'll get stopped by a tree. Real OGs though, hearing all this commotion coming up here, I think may have got, no, they didn't get any kills out of that one. As Crushers now try and regroup themselves, did lose a member in that skirmish. No, they didn't. Sorry, that was Dosa and by 4 Kings. Didn't lose anybody in that skirmish. Managed to get the pickup on Mandela. Circle shifts over towards the north-hand side. No water left in the playable area. And Edge of Los Leones is looking pretty good there for White Rabbit Gaming at this stage. A lot of teams now are going to be coming in from the south to try and make up. I would expect that Ninjas Bikini going to try and play out this hill along with maybe the real OGs and Crushers Esports trying to get this hill and claim this hill as quickly as possible. Good sight lines out of this hill here to try and make the way play. We have seen it end in this sort of vicinity before from the circle, so could be a thing that might happen. Zero is going to take out predicted circles there, and he's going to continue taking some shots over towards the members of the real OGs. So predicted circles gets flushed out. 2 kills here from Ninjas and Bikinis. The shots get taken out towards Static here. Static does not get knocked out there, as Spartacus will actually get the knock on towards Static there, and it looks like Static going to be flushed out straight away there by Spartacus. Ninjas in Bikinis, is this their start? They need to do this. I only got 3 members for the tonight, if I'm not mistaken. They did have a member quit the game during the week, so it's really unfortunate for them. But we're under roster lockdown, if you want to call it that. But here comes Charbel on towards the light here, and Abdullah is going to be the next person here to be met with Charbel here. Abdullah trying to do everything he can here. He's going to get, eventually gets taken out by Wally there. And Wally going to flush out Abdullah there as well. And Perex, last member standing here for the Crushers Esports. That push did not go as expected for the Crushers Esports, but the real OGs holding out strong here, picking up those 2 kills there of the Crushers Esports, doing a good job there for themselves. Inexorable Gaming in a very, very prime spot here. This is a very nice spot to be shooting from, and in our team we'll get that nice popular compound as well. So that's good work coming in for them. White Rabbit Gaming coming in from the north. Translucent just on the edge inside the blue zone. Is he having a look inside to spot out maybe what's happening? We'll get that first aid off. And just having a look, making sure, waiting for digs obviously with the vehicle there as well. Inexorable Gaming, like I said, in a very good compound here. Also can oversee a lot of things. You can see over towards church as Carlil will run over his teammate of Phantom there. Not what you would want to see, but you know, mistakes do happen every now and again. Ferry Crew coming in from the southwest here, just behind Ninjas and Bikinis, so they will probably fetch up on the hill here, might be able to spot out the real OGs, but as the real OGs make their way up towards there, Perex has vacated that compound, as you should, because he's had the real OGs on his area. There's now Watch Out Gaming, make the movement in towards the circle here. Has been spotted out by Inexorable Gaming, and Inexorable Gaming now pull back on Disaster, obviously getting the call to pull back here. What does the next circle do here? High Voltage coming in from the south and now going to be making their way in towards the east along the Los Leones south, which is pretty much empty. Then will come behind the MLC Devils as they make their way in. Fair Crew have made their way on towards that hill I spoke about earlier. And shifts up towards the north yet again, and NR in a very good position here. And for Fractus Elite, I think they're going to be the happiest team in the live, because this keeps on coming towards the north. This plays in their favor quite a bit here. And what does these teams now decide to do? Four Kings is going to take the hill here. It's wondering to see, you just love, or you hate to see it, but you love to see it, but you hate to see it. That little pixel glitch that we see with the vehicles. It's mainly on Miramar, must be said, as they make their way in towards the circle now on top of this hill. But Inexorable Gaming do have sightlines on this hill, and that's why I said they've, in their position that they have at this stage is a very, very important position. They can control a lot of what happens around them, especially from the coming in from the south, and obviously the church area just below them as well. It's a very nice position to be in, because the circle pushes away, then pushing into multiple teams that might be on the western side. That's when things start to become a little bit more painful. Do take a couple more shots on towards Whitechapel Gaming there, and Knowing's just further back outside the circle now. Looks like he's going to get into his vehicle there and make their rotations in. High Voltage are not in the circle just of yet, but they can have a quick gander to see what's in front of them. Having a look over there, does spot out a Fractus Elite member on top of the roof there of Diggs. And having a look over there, they've spotted Inexorable Gaming there as well. So options becoming a little bit limited here for the high voltage team. They know this as well, so they're going to try and see what else they can play around the map here. So we'll wait to see what they do coming into this circle. Spartacus going to get a knock on towards mid here in the background. You see Fur Crew and Ninjas in Bikinis having a quick skirmish here. Still 2 members just above them here. And that's for 4 Kings. We'll take out 0 in the background. That's another kill going over towards the 4 Kings. 2 if I'm not mistaken for them. Nothing that the rest of Ninjas and Bikinis can do but move. But going to be moving into the pathway of Fur Crew here as well. Spartacus just makes sure he secures those kills. He's going to stop the vehicle there. What can Underscotch see from this thing? Spots out Azatol right in the open. Almost getting the knock there. One more shot would have made that one happen. Headshot. Great shots coming out there from Azatol and from Underscotch. And he needs to now pull himself back there. But in the back, he gets hit by Hunter X as well. So not good for Ninjas in Bikinis at this stage. 5 kills. Have had a better game this game in terms of kills, but looking dire with the last member left alive here, and he's going to probably be moving into the pathway of Perex here. I don't see Spartacus thinking that Perex is going to be sitting in this building for sure, although his vehicle is in the way, and now Spartacus may spot this one out. The shots may not come out here from Perex. Keep himself safe for now. Spartacus makes his movement around. In our team in a good position. Circle does move towards the western side here. Sorry, eastern side, I do beg your pardon. And a lot of teams having to make their movement here. Inexorable Gaming looking very good for what they are with at the moment. High voltage are going to get shot in the back there by White Rabbit Gaming. So White Rabbit Gaming protecting Inexorable Gaming there a little bit. And they pull back straight away to hover over towards the shed here as well. So whew. There is no giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. That's just chat trolling. Diggs gets knocked out there by Soda. I'm just reading the chat now. Giveaway coming out there. There is no giveaway coming out. Trust me, we know. Mod's a bit lacking there tonight. High voltage still on the doorstep here of Inexorable Gaming. High voltage just getting themselves in around here. Viking's not careful, but he's going to be very much focusing on the influx of teams coming in from the north here. Crush is going to be eliminated out in 14th position. Viking, though, I fear that he may just get spotted out here by the members of High Voltage. He might just pull himself back here as well. He spotted out High Voltage. That's exactly what he would have wanted. Or not what the High Voltage would have wanted. Is that grenade going to go through? That's a great grenade there from 50 FPS. Viking gets knocked out there. And I don't know if the members of Inexorable Gaming can save him there. There's nothing that they can do for him at this point. He's stuck dead to left to right as well. There's really not much that he can do. And the Rise is actually getting to the same compound as Inexorable Gaming here as well. So good little rotation coming out there. I think a little bit too split up here. And they're trying to focus on a lot of teams up and around here. So not looking good. Fractus Elite will get eliminated out in 13th position. 12 teams remain as the next circle gets popped. And for White Rabbit, they're going to be very happy with the way this has gone as well. As Kandam takes out Wally there in the background. Trouble trying to get himself out of this trouble here. Going to be lying down on the edge over here as Viking eventually bleeds out to High Voltage. And they'll claim a kill there. 50 FPS will now also get bin lagging as well. And I think Charbles realized this and making this push straight away because he knows that they have a little bit there. But 6 Fast just behind us is going to take the shots on towards them. Doesn't get the knock on towards them though. and Silent Bang will have to turn around and try and stop Six Fast happening. Not hitting the shots there. Oh, great shot there from Six Fast. Headshot on towards the Silent Bang, and he'll made himself up here. A little bit under pressure is the Four Kings in the south side of the circle here. And can he flush out Silent Bang here? He does indeed. Ben Lagan does get picked up here. As now the smokes come out here from them as well. 50 FPS and high voltage trying to do also more damage on towards the Four Kings here. What can they see from this perspective? It looks like they're going to be pulling themselves back here in towards the circle and get themselves into the circle as quickly as possible. On to Scotch, we'll take out a member of NR Team Snock, going to be eliminated. He's the last member standing here for the first crew inside the lobby. Twister will make short work of that Fur crew out in 12th position. The Risers have now tried to push up on towards the Inexorable Gaming crew here. I'll be back. Good first round coming out there from the Risers. And Inexorable Gaming under a little bit of pressure here. Not all the members have pushed out from the Risers though, so they need to just be careful. Naku does get tagged up by that. Naku will be knocked on towards. Oh, 50 FPS is drawing the party up from behind. That's not what they wanted to see. Naku going to get taken out there by 50 FPS as well. Hawkins going to get knocked out there from there. Disaster going to get taken out by Punisher. Or Mr. Frag leaving just Hot Diggity left alive here for them as real OGs get bow out in 10th position here. As now Hot Diggity trying to fend off two teams here. He's got Rises and High Voltage both front and back. And this is going to be very difficult for them to get this one out as now Hot Diggity trying to see what he can push out here. Naku eventually gets flushed out there by Punisher. And Disaster will shortly follow suit here as they make this way up. Flashbang goes out. They're going to spot this one out here. Getting shot by his own teammates. Ghost go out in 9th position, but we want to see what the 50 FPS and high voltage can do from this perspective here. Does spot out the Risers on the one side here. Hot Diggity will take out Mr. Frag. Hawkins last member standing for the one member knocked out from the Risers. The Molotov's gonna go out. Ooh, that would have been a great little Molotov coming out there from them. And the Risers, I mean, there's three little teams here sitting here. It's looking pretty hectic. Fix has made his way up pretty much far up here. As we see now, the Hot Diggity going to take out Hawkins yet again here. But here comes 50 FPS into the building alongside with Hot Diggity. Does Hot Diggity aware of this? He should hear the cues of the footsteps coming up here. Shots going to come out towards him. Are they going to just try and rush this one out here? Hawkins going to take some shots on towards 50 FPS. Not what they would have wanted. Stays not going to come out there. 50 FPS going to try and rush this one out towards Hot Diggity. He does win it out. Inexorable Gaming out in 7th position. And 50 FPS doing a great job here. But here comes the push from I'll be back on towards him as Noz takes out Mr. Frag from behind him. And High Voltage eventually get found out in 6th position out for them. And look where Unfixed has got his rotation here. This is a good little bit of a nice little spot to be had over here, it must be said. Four Kings still in this one now. Barely. They just got the one member here. Vanix is still the last member sitting here for the NR team here as he tries to make his way out. Noz Gaming have got a very commanding position sitting inside this church as he gets spotted out there by 18 trying to make this way out. 11 HP as he goes down towards his belly. Shepard going to get knocked out there by Svenden. And here come the Risers now as I'll be back. Pulls up just behind the Four Kings here. Does spot out the smokes here, Four Kings. Unfixed will take out 18 there, so it's a 1-1 trade coming out there from the members of White Rabbit Gaming and Noz. Oh, does he spot out? He should spot out the heads. He does this. I'll be back. Just pushes back behind just in time here. Vanek still making his way behind here. I think he's going to come just behind Unfixed. And I don't think Unfixed is going to be... Well, he should hear the cues now. That's for sure. Does he hear the cues? Just listening for the cues. There's now White Rabbit Gaming pushing towards the Risers here. I'll be back gets taken out there by Soda there, but the kill will be stolen there by Nos Gaming, as now White Rubber Gaming continue to it, but the Nos Gaming have got their number here. It does get taken out there by 18, and the Punisher could just maybe steal that kill away from White Rubber Gaming as well, as Android takes out Unfixed in the background. That's not what White Rubber Gaming would have wanted. Now 4 Kings try and make their way as the Risers now get eliminated as Soda finds out Twitch Punisher. 4 teams remain: White Rubber Gaming, Nos, 4 Kings and NR team, and the 4 Kings are going to get this nice little drop here as well, although it has been taken. Grozer being left behind here as Shepard gets eliminated there, and slowly Unfixed will bleed out to the blue zone, or bleed out internally there. Vanix just hiding for now. 3 kills here for the NR team as Android finally puts Unfixed to rest. And what do we see now? 4 Kings inside. White Rubber Gaming have to make this rotation, but I think where the position that Nos Gaming holds at this stage is pretty superior to all the teams. So I mean, for Nos Gaming, 9 kills. This is sort of the comeback that they would have wanted. They needed this comeback. Sven then I'm going to have a look over towards White Rubber Gaming. Beat to swerve off that car, maybe get underneath Nos. It's a possibility. It's going to be difficult for White Rabbit on the edge of here. Soda going to get spotted out there as well as he tries to make his rotation in. Going to be lying down on the area. There's Unknown's going to take some shots over towards him, but now he has to make this push over on the side here. 80 will knock out Unknowns as Soda now tries to make it. 10 kills come out here, but 4 Kings from the side will take out White Rabbit Gaming out in 4th position. Really difficult spot there for White Rabbit. Not much they could have done, but you know, 4th position, some more placement points coming their way. Looking a little bit better tonight is White Rabbit Gaming. Had a decent amount of kills in the first game, and you know, coming in 4th, it keeps the points ticking over. That's all they need to do. With Crushers getting eliminated in the early phases, this is exactly what they would have wanted. They're going to get themselves into there as well. Risers, they took out the Risers. That's a point against them as well, so it's good to know. But 4 Kings, 9 kills. Must be said, the 4 Kings are doing a great job this evening. 2 big games here for them in the top 3 at least. You know, just going to be waiting this one out. Vanix right on the edge here, but Nos, you feel, have got the commanding position for now. They've got the sight lines, they've got everything. They just need to hit the shots now. Kandan uses the Miramar terrain to great effect here, and out in the, oh, Kandan will go shot on towards 18 there. 10 kills here for Nos Gaming at this stage. And like I said, looking very commanding. If they can spot out Vanix, maybe Vanix can deal a little bit of damage on towards Nos. That could hurt, but you feel that they're going to turn on a dime on him as well. So it's great man advantage here, great positional advantage here for Nos Gaming, must be said. I mean, 18 can still play on top of this roof here for the next phase. So this is going to be tough for 4 Kings and NR team to win this one out here. Svenden has now ventured his way out towards Vanix. I don't think he is aware that Vanix is sitting here. Vanix may have that level 3 gear as well. Oh, Zenden just spot him. Shots come out towards him. And Zenden will finish out in our team out in 3rd. And now they know exactly what they need to do here. Does Nos Gaming. Shots come out from Kandab on towards Zenden. 4 Kings not giving up, must be said. They're looking pretty good from where they are. 18 now trying to make this aggressive push over towards them. They do have this little ridge line here, but he jumps out too early. Nos Gaming make a mistake here, and could this be a deadly mistake for them as now TF2 tries to push down the mountain here. Can he get the way of the 4 Kings? That grenade needs to bounce a little bit further. That's a great grenade. It could, if it was this corner, that one could take out Grenade, and it does indeed. TF2 with the nades coming out here. And Kanda, I'm going to go for the raise, but I think Zenden's trying to make this push on towards him. Kanda going to hear the footsteps come out here from Zenden. He's instantly going to go for that next kill there. That pushes them up to 10 kills. It's really good work coming out there from the 4 Kings. There's not much he can do now. Maybe win this one up, but TF2 picks over. And winner, chicken dinner, Nos Gaming, 13 kills. Highest of the evening thus far. And Nos Gaming putting down what they put down in the group stages. They're coming back. Really great positional advantage that they claimed for themselves there inside this Miramar match and making it count. Second position, we have 4 Kings finishing out with a total of 10 kills. That's another big round coming out there for the 4 Kings. Only 1 kill there for the Inexorable Gaming members, out in 7th position. So that's only 2 points coming out there for Inexorable Gaming. In third was the NR team with 3 kills. In fourth, Whitejumper Gaming with 2 kills. And rounding up our top 5 was the Risers coming out with 3 kills.